maybe, hopefully. We'll find out. Oh, I'm being shot at in-game. Ah. Reaper, no. Sounds better, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, it wasn't even that. When I had a look at the stream, not only was the audio like sounding awful, it also was significantly out of sync. Like, it was me talking a few minutes ago when I had a look. Even so, the audio was from now, but the video was from a few minutes ago. Is it stuttering less? Like, visually stuttering less? Oh my god. Wait, let me sleep. Every night. Every night. Torches are a great invention. Look, okay. Yeah. No, I use the Twitch enhanced broadcasting stuff now, so I get extra. I'm basically streaming 13 megabits. No, yeah, megabits per second. Which, given that the 1080p stream is about 6,000, it's a lot. So it broke everything. Right, this is still forked because I set everything up wrong. So I don't know how much of this you guys saw because of how behind the video was. But no, creepy, don't blow me up. I don't deserve to be blown up here. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna have to light up this whole area. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Oh. I'm glad I recovered that. Okay. Ah. Okay. Let's head back and get back on with this. Right, I'm just gonna have to undo all of this. Ow. Away from me. Right. Right, realistically, I should be able to do this with 2. I'm pretty sure. Let's try doing it with 2. So what I'm going to do is go... No. Britain's order to remove air conditioning. Homes in... What? I've not heard anything about that. Given that we don't currently have a prime minister... Right, so I need to move this so it's 1 lower. That's what I basically just learned. Yeah, I wonder what that sounds like a headline that's something's been taken either out of context or over exaggerated. Or it's like one thing one council is saying. I'd have to look into it. Because actually, aircon is super useful even in the winter, because it is more, as long as aircon is reversible, so it can be used as a heat pump, it is more efficient than any other form of heating. So if you want to like consider net zero targets or whatever, it's like the best solution is for everyone to have aircon and heat pump. And Britain doesn't usually get cold enough for like ground source heat pumps to be necessary. So you can like we can have air source heat pumps which are so much more efficient than anything else other than like, you know, ground source. But what I mean is that like ground source is just not necessary. Right, which one of these does it bond to? That's just one off. Which one does that have to bind to? How is it between two of them? How's that possible? Right, so it should connect to that one, but there's a thing in the way. Awesome. Right. Right, let's put the gearbox on there. And then we can do that. Ow. Okay. Sometimes pasting stuff in Create is so annoying. It just doesn't go where you want it to be, and it's like, it should be obvious that where I want to put this. Okay. Oof. Right. That's all of that spinning again. So my plan here is basically bring it up, and that way I can use other, like, easier ways to get it to go down. But for now, I did have a chest. Yep. Sand's not going to help. No, stop. 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 Okay. There we go. Okay, it's really ugly, but it works. I now have all of the stuff from there here, so we can then bring it down. What I'm wondering is, the other thing that I could try and do is put an encased fan, like, somewhere here. If I can do that on a slope, if I can get, like, an encased fan on here, it'd be great to, like, have as much of it drying as possible if it comes through. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, unfortunately, I really kind of do wish that I'd done it from the faster stuff, rather than doing it from the slow side. This is like the slowest it can be. Okay, never mind. We'll leave it for now. It was actually this that I was supposed to be doing next. Right, let's go make more belts, so I've got more chance to be able to do this. This furnace has all my rubber in it. Okay. Nope. Stuff still hates going in the way that I want it to go in. Right. Right, so we'll use that to bring it up to this height, I think. So step, step, step. So, like that. Cool, so that brings it up to here. Cool. What am I getting notifications about? Okay. So we'll get it up and then get it further along. That's all fine. I don't know how to get these two to rotate the same way. If I use cogs, so this one will be... Wait. That'll be rotating that way. And that one will be rotating that way. Which pulls... Yeah, pulls the top back, which is not what I want. So I'll figure out how to do that in a bit. But first things first, I need to get some stuff from over here. If I put a gearbox on this, it's going to cause issues. What I could do... No, because that's... Yeah, here's the problem. If I, like... The gearbox is fine. That works. But if I put another gearbox on here, it's going to change that, isn't it? So I need, like... Is there something that's like a gearbox but doesn't? Like, in terms of, like, the stuff that's like gear boxes. If I look at there, kinetic blocks. Again, it might just be that we have to use like a giant belt. If I come to here, I want it down one. That's like doable. It's currently turning the right direction. So if I can keep that rotation. So if I go down one. Do I have any cogs on me? Okay, sleep, sleep, sleep. It's nighttime. Sleep before all the stuff spawns and kills me. Grab. Okay. So if I, over here, dig this in, and then put that there, on there, now turning the wrong direction. Can only imagine this is also going to turn the wrong direction, but put the stuff in the way and see. No, it's going the right way. Awesome. That goes up. Hold on. Can I? If I do there. That turns that one. Can I shove one in there? That work? Why did I come all the way over here to use... Oh, because I guess I don't have any andesite on me. There's a crab. Okay, good. I knew there was a creeper around earlier and I was like worried about it. Right, okay. I got rid of the crafting table, didn't I? I'm looking for a thing that I got rid of. What am I here for? Again, don't need a crafting table to do this, but I used a crafting table for it anyway. Right, if I do that, they turn in the same direction, so I can use that. Power this. Dump that there, put that on there. Awesome. We now have stuff to take it from here to a chest that we'll put at the end. I need to go grab some wood. That's actually from this chest, isn't it? I'll do. If I put a chest at the end, the plan will be for it to run through. I can do whatever I want to do to it up here, and then when it gets to the end, it'll go into a chest. That is in, right? I don't know if that's an in or an out chest. Looks like it's probably an out. That's in. That's sorted out to be an in. At the moment, all I've done is found a way to take it from there to here in a really complicated fashion. But it's fine. What's nice is I can actually use this as well to grip this onto to give it rotation so that everything's going in this direction. Ugly as hell, but it's working. And it's just apples. Why the apple stopped. Okay. That's fine. What was I actually doing? Upwards facing mechanical saw. Oh god, yawn. Did I have one somewhere? Mechanical saw? I'm fairly certain I made one. Oh yeah, I did, but it's on that. Okay, let's make another mechanical saw. Okay, I need lead and some of the iron. There's the lead. We hope that's enough lead. And then I need... I think it was 4 bits of iron. I should check. 4 bits of iron. There. Oh. Make a saw. Okay. Mechanical saw. Right, how do I have to power a mechanical saw? That's the question. Nope. So... It is from the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. Why? Oh, I can power it from the side. Okay, great. Well, I could put it here, honestly. Why is it stuff going that way through? Because the saw is turning that way. Shoot. So what I actually need to do is if I stop this, if I put the cogs there and there, that now turns the right way, but then this is wrong. So I need to get this gone. And then the conveyor is going to need to happen from here. But then this is now where I want to put my thing. But they all turn in the same direction. And then this comes along. And that goes to there. Like, the sticks seem to be being left alone. I think the apples get eaten, but to be honest, I don't need apples for anything, so who cares? Okay. Taking all of this out. I want to actually test the thing we're here to test. What we'll say is saplings are an issue. Fish. I filter this stuff. Doesn't look like it, does it? Damn it. I mean, this is doing something. Okay, let's get rid of that. I need to go make another saw. That's what I need right now. It requires more lead, and I might be out of lead. Enough for one lead ingot. I am pretty much out of lead, but luckily I'm not completely out of lead. So let's get this sorted. Right. I need to get another saw set up in this path because I don't know what these are for, but I need them as something else. What's the recipe for this? I have a question. If I'm trying to automate this, none of this needs the wood to be chopped up. It's all logs. So why am I doing this? Like, I get it. Yeah, I can harvest them further. Is it like is there a create recipe that I'm missing? Yes. Okay. So the actual automated create way of doing it is this. Okay. Fine. So I need to get them down to wooden slabs. That's what matters. Let's just chop them twice. I'm just going to do all of that so that it actually lets me unlock this bit. I need to hold a slab. But basically, I need 3 of these in quick succession. Let's get rid of all of these. And let's get rid of this so that it stops being a pain. But let's just get a whole bunch of mechanical saws in. And I need to make sure they're all turning in the same direction. The easiest way of doing that is going to be what I originally had thought. So if I do... to try and minimize resources here. If I do this... Why did it make this? I need to filter it. Okay. Always helps if you read the instructions. Right. Okay, it's nighttime again, so I need to sleep before stuff spawns and kills me again. Okay, right. So I need 3 of these in quick succession. So I need that lead. I really hope there is enough lead here for at least 2. 3, great. Okay. And then I need 8 of these. That'll do. And then I'll turn 1 back into nuggets. That should enable me to do that. Right. And then this is happening as quickly as this is happening. Goes out, goes into here, goes up here, and gets dumped in this chest at the top. Great. Okay. The stamping done? Okay, great. Right, and I'll need 2 saw blades. Oh. Okay, great. And then the last one needs these. Okay, great. And then we just do that. Oh. Wait, which one? All going to be turning in that direction. Oh, it's this. Sorry, it's this one that is for powering the other end of my conveyor belt. It's like this. So to here. All the way back to here. Does it not reach? Oh no. Damn it. Okay. New plan. We connect those 2. We connect this one. And last but not least, we connect that one. And then we put back in the funnel. I'm missing one. I needed 1 more conveyor belt. Can I just... Okay. If I just move everything over, does that work? Does it even need an output conveyor belt? We'll find out, I guess. that working? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is entirely superfluous. Whatever. It will pop off at the other end. Right. Now that's happening. Wood comes up. It goes through and it gets converted into slabs for us. Cool. That's all that done. Now we need to get an encased fan to do the other bit. Is this recipe more expensive? Like, automation's nice, but if I have a look, this makes one for 2 andesite. Although, okay, I suppose this has 2 andesite. No, because it's got 2 andesite divided by 8. Which is a quarter of an andesite. Right? So this is a quarter of an andesite. That's... So yeah, this is more expensive. Not like super more expensive, but more expensive. That's what you get for automation. Right, but this does work as far as I can tell. Okay, let me have a look at these andesite filters. Funnels. Yeah, it does that. Direction transfer, funnel compatibility, redstone control, direct transfer, the brass funnel. Right. So how expensive are brass funnels? Require brass machines, which require precision machines, which can only be made programmatically with bloody electron tubes, which are rose quartz, which requires... That looks like a nightmare. What? But basically I can't do it at the moment, which means I have no current way of doing any kind of filtering. Really annoying, actually. Is there really no system for filtering? Genuinely, there are no filters? Because yeah, that's like here. Like chapter 3, I guess. Oh, between chapter 2 and 3. The filtering just isn't an option. That's right. Like, just trying to do all of the stuff from... There's no way I get brass stuff up and running like that. So... Am I missing something? But there's... Like, filters aren't just a thing, aren't they? Unless I just missed them. Did I just miss them? There's the strainer filter. Wait, list filter. Matches items against a collection of lists. We used in filter slots of create. Right, that's fine, but they don't have filter slots. That's the whole problem. Okay, let's sleep again. I'm not being stupid, right? There's not like a very easy way of doing this that I'm missing. Like, shoots can't be... Can they? Okay. If I had to guess, that was probably the difference between a shoot and a smart shoot. You can blow stuff up. Smart shoots have additional control. But they look brass. They are brass. Like, look at that. That just ain't happening. Do not get it. I do not understand. Right. Let's try and get the encased fan set up so that we can wash stuff on there. What is it for an encased fan? Propeller, which requires more of the stamped iron. I have one, so we just need 3 more. But yeah, if I wash it just at this height, should be good. Right. Let's get rid of some of this random excess crap that I've got on me. Okay. Okay, I did get rid of the... Am I out of andesite alloy? I might be out of andesite alloy. Okay. What we're doing? This. This. Net it. There's some kinetic machines. Oh. There's no kinetic machines anywhere else. I don't have any of these left, do I? And put them in like a silly place? No. Okay. So where did I put the sword? There's the sword. There's the things. Those. Which of these we can make that. Didn't mean to make so many. Also didn't mean to make a button. Right. What did I do with the andesite case? There we go. Right. Like a propeller on that. Encased fan. Right. The encased fan. The encased fan is going to go like that. No. And then I need to sort out the bottom. If I do that, I can get 2 cogs. If I... I'm going to do it the naive way first. And then if it doesn't work, we can do it the proper way. If I do that, it's pulling water in from that side. But if I just, like, put water there, does that work? Like, if I just put water on this spot here, will that do it? I guess we'll find out. Things are coming through one at a time, so it really shouldn't take long for them to wash. No. I'm just gonna... Wonderful. Find out, I guess, if this works. It doesn't stay in there long enough. Shoot. I'm just going to try it with regular sand and see if that makes a difference. Doesn't stay in there long enough. Only way I can think of to do this is to have a mechanism back here speeding things up. I do that. And then I'm going to do 2 of the big ones and pray that that is enough to get this to work. Right, okay. So this turns a big one. Big one turns a little one. Turns a big one. This is a terrible design. If I just... Okay. Again, I apologize for this terrible design. I'm trying to speed up the fans. Fans process stuff at constant speed. So what do I do? Slow down the conveyor belt? I do that? Because it's just that it's coming out of the conveyor belt faster than... Did I not pick up the big cogs? Damn it. Nope, I did not mean to fall. I just need it to stay in there longer. But as you can tell, I suck at this. Why is it all stopped? Oh, because I've disconnected the turny thing. Okay, so if I have that, turn this. Turn small. Turn big. No. The conveyor belt is a lot slower now. Is it now fast enough? More fans will point the fan along a straighter conveyor belt. Okay. I don't have filters in any way, shape, or form. So it's causing a big issue. In Andesite Age, you can use a toolbox as a filter. What? Okay. How do you make one of these? Gold sheet. Leather. Okay. Okay, well this is now working. It's slow. It's slow as hell. But it is working. Toolboxes remember what was in their slot and prevent other things from going into them. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it for now because I think it's working. But because realistically, it's not producing stuff that quickly. So it just needs to go up fast enough that, you know, like the gaps in this can get shorter as long as it's not getting to the point where it's thing. Like, yeah, it's slow, but it's still limited by the speed of the strainer. So this at least is washing stuff. Right. What? This is working, and it seems to be mulching everything else, or other stuff isn't getting through. I'm going to do this so that it feeds out all the other stuff. But again, a filter would be nice, but at the moment it's just mulching everything. Right, do you know what I probably can do? Is speed this up. What about saws? Are they the same? Are they always constant speed, or can I speed this up? Is it still working? Ish. You think it's only the fans? That is kind of frustrating that the fans work like that. Like, it feels like they should speed up if they get sped up. I guess it's because the item's not actually in the contraption. Like, or block, whatever. It's this like the sand isn't in the block, so it can just only detect if it is windy, not like if there is wet wind, not if the wet wind is in it. Anyway, whatever. This is working. It can detect multiple active fans. Right, so why can't it detect speed? It feels like a conscious decision not to be able to detect speed, and that's kind of frustrating. Anyway, it is working. It does wash the sand that comes through it and take it up. Again, it is really slow, but it's fine. What I'm going to do is take this. And can I put this in there? No. Damn it. If I do that, yeah, it just goes on one big lot. Anyway, that's just going to go back upstairs to Sam. Yeah, it's weird. Kind of annoying. Anyway, okay. Well, at least it's working. I am going to tick that off as done. Right, and then I have to mix together those two things to get two of those. Is that better than... No, it's the same. Okay. What was that, sorry? Andesite and... No, clay balls and kelp. That's kind of annoying because the kelp is happening over here. And the clay balls are happening all the way over here. So... I'll be honest, it's 8:45 and this feels like a problem for another day. I think I'm going to end there. I got to go eat anyway. So I will finish there. Oof. Beep. Okay, I will disconnect before something else crashes. Or another creeper blows me up. God. Okay. Yeah. Fair. Okay. I'm not going to rain out because, to be honest, I realised that I should have gone a little while ago, so I'm running late. But thank you for being here. If you've been here, thank you for lurking. If you've been lurking, I will be streaming again either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure which at the moment. And then on Sunday, I'll be releasing the schedule. That will be my schedule going forwards after this kind of week of experimentation with weird random streams to see what is useful. I will be going back into Create, but maybe not next stream. Because, to be honest, I've missed Windrose, so I want to spend some more time in Windrose. As always, thank you for being here. If you've been here, thank you for lurking. If you've been lurking, and I will see you next stream. Bye!
It's your pain. Do you need more? I can't eat it.
I didn't mean to pass. I didn't mean to grab you. Oh, fucking hell.
I can't breathe.
Instantly a threat.
Cure. Instantly
That's actually worth bringing.
It is. Oh, my fucking face hurts. Right. I'll get rid of the lollipop.
Thank you. Well, you can be trusted
my
a
God.
little bit more.
That is a line, you know it.